What's up, world? Welcome back to Radical Investors, where we talk about stocks, cryptos, NFTs, and all the ways how to get to the money. I'm Wasu.
I'm Ahmed.
And today we are talking about the Bonnie and Clyde hackers that stole 19,000 Bitcoin from people like you and me.
Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time here at Radical Investors, first and foremost, welcome, glad to have you. Second, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. When you do that, it helps us grow and it helps us reach more people.
That's right. And on this channel, we're all about quantum gains, which are 10x minimum plays, whether that takes a year, 2 years, 10 years, 10x plays.
Yes. So I'm sure you guys heard by now, there was a massive hack a couple years back.
Yeah,
right?
back 2016.
2016, and they didn't find the people who did it, but they did find the people who were trying to wash the money.
Right.
Ended up being a lady named Heather and...
Yeah, so Heather Morgan was her name, but she goes under a performer name of
Razzlecon. She's a rapper.
Yeah.
A cringe rapper.
A cringe.
Yeah.
Well said, cringe rapper. Husband and wife duel that was trying to wash some dirty money, some dirty crypto out there. The DOJ seized what is now the equivalent of $3.6 billion.
Woo.
Man.
You sure Heather's not Nigerian? 3.6 billion, that's a lot.
Yeah, right?
That's a lot, man. But you guys, so we know there, especially in the early days of crypto, there was a lot of fraud. So we're happy to see that the people that were at least tangentially responsible for the hack are going to see their day in court. So that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I think this whole exercise, right, was an exercise by the United States government to kind of display that they can track money across chain. And
Absolutely.
They put out a whole press release and stuff like that. Remember, guys, this is coming really soon before the memo was released by Joe Biden in the White House about crypto, stablecoins, and NFTs. So they're kind of doing a show of force right now, what it seems like to me.
Absolutely.
Saying
It's
like, hey, we can find you no matter where you go. If you're a hacker or you're just somebody interacting with crypto, we can find you and we can tax that ass.
Yeah, I mean, it's no surprise. I mean, this incident took place back in 2016, and it is very interesting that it's coming out right on time, right in the month of this big announcement that's to come. And yeah, it's a show of force, and it's gonna be interesting what happens afterwards, really. I think, especially I know in the crypto world, every other YouTuber has been really focusing on the individuals, which really aren't the main interest in this story. It's really what is the government actually, how is the government moving? And I think one thing everybody's been thinking about, okay, this money is going to be returned. This was a foreign exchange based out of Singapore. Okay, and in a market that's unregulated. So I think to assume that this money is just going to be given back to users back in 2016 crypto is quite frankly just not going to be happen. It's very optimistic. It's very naive to think that the government's going to do that. We don't think it's going to happen. If you look at what's happened in previous times when the government has seized large amounts of crypto, specifically, let's focus on Silk Road, which happened a few years ago when that whole incident took place and they seized the money. They ended up auctioning the Bitcoin. And it was a private auction where only one individual was part of. We'll have some information on that whole story because that's a whole nother thing. So, we kind of see that same thing happening where it's going to be maybe this time a hand-picked selected group of individuals that will be able to bid on this 19,000 crypto and basically probably get huge discounts, right? Really,
And that's the government for you picking and choosing the winners.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
and that's how we know, guys. So we've told you, if you follow our channel, if you're here watching our videos, there's going to be new regulatory FUD coming out of the United States Congress or the White House.
Yeah.
So we're prepared for this. Again, we're going to follow these types of stories all the time because we want to bring you guys the news, our commentary, our plays and things like that.
Yeah, just to highlight, we had a comment on our Biden memo the other day where somebody mentioned, I forget your name, but we'll give you a shout out in the notes of that Bankman, Mr. the young FTX owner, Bankman-Fried, him being a large he was the largest donor to the Biden administration, right? Hence, people thinking that, okay, crypto might not be affected as much just because of that one donation. And, what I would say to that is, there's a lot of people that are making, that was a public donation. So there's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes. And I think just because that he might have received a public donation doesn't necessarily mean that Biden's just going to act in the favor of one donor. That's not how this game works. Some will even say that Biden's not even really calling the moves. I mean, he's calling the shots, right? So he's just himself taking orders. So it's going to be an interesting month in February.
Yeah,
right?
and we are here for it at Radical Investors. We're going to be tracking everything, you guys. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. Happy hunting out there, guys. We'll catch you on the next time.
Peace.